Welcome, friends, to the Word Cloud Tarot Show, direct from the Tarodrome here in cyberspace in front of an audience of tarot cartoons. Today is the 24th of March 2026 and Trump's war of choice on Iran continues. Where will it all lead? Let's do a 5-minute tarot reading to investigate. We'll use this, the Word Cloud Tarot Happy Toast deck. Each card has a drawing by the amazing Happy Toast, plus the meaning of the card is written onto each card itself in a word cloud. That makes our readings very transparent. You can see that the cards mean what we say they mean. As usual, today we'll do a 5-card spread. Our first card represents the past, and that card is the Four of Swords, truce. Think back a few years and you may remember that Obama and Iran had a truce, an agreement on nuclear weapons, a peace treaty. The Iranians, following the religion of submission, were acquiescing. There was a contract, a moratorium on missiles. There was a pause in hostilities, a pact, an agreement, a negotiation for an armistice. There was a ceasefire, an intermission in hostilities. So our next card tells us about external influences. And the card representing external influences is the 13th Cups card, the Queen of Cups. So a kind and compassionate leader, a critical, intellectual analyst who is humble, enlightened and honest. A sympathetic young ruler who is aware of the need to be sensitive and nurturing while they're going out the business of enriching the ruling classes. So Obama maybe? The truce was externally imposed by Obama. So what do we have for hidden influences? The card representing hidden influences is the Two of Pentacles, change. So now it's all change, a new regime in the USA, a revolution, a shift in the balance of power. The USA is polarized. That imbalanced two-party state leads to conflict, to continual change. The opposition takes over and over and over. And that brings us to now. The card representing the current moment of conflict is the 12 of Cups, the Knight of Cups. The new leader is a fantastical utopian dreamer who may be charming and he may have a love of splendor and flair, but is entirely too excitable and too decisioned. He's idealistic, but he's wrong, and he's whimsical enough to follow his heart to war on a glamorous, financial, fanciful, failing adventure. So how's all that going to work out? Let's find out with the final card. That's the Tower, or more specifically, the toppling downfall of civilization, a disaster. Dictators will be overthrown and seated and dethroned, invasions, in upheavals. The repercussions will be a tragedy. A tsunami of fatality, a meltdown of civil structures, a calamity, a crisis, a breakdown of order, unrest, havoc, ruin, turmoil. The damage and destruction will be catastrophic. This could lead to the sudden, devastating, tumultuous, inevitable end of the world order. Take care, cataclysmic things are coming. So, to summarise what the tarot thinks of the invasion of Iran. There used to be a workable treaty, a truce. It was brokered by an enlightened, humble, compassionate leader, but the US has two heads, change, always a new opposite regime. Now, the knight, a fantasist, a deluded dreamer, he rips up the treaty and starts a war which will lead to catastrophic consequences worse than the deluded knight could ever have imagined. I don't mean to alarm, but this situation could lead to civilization-ending consequences. That's what the cards tell me anyway. While there's still a civilization and a postal service, you can get a deck to see what the cards tell you from wordcloudtarot.com. There you can also join our mailing list to be notified of new episodes, or you can follow us on Mastodon and Blue Sky and PeerTube and all of Fedi. We also cross-post to the horrible private financial extraction machines at YouTube, TikTok and Rumble, so follow us there if you want. Thanks for watching. If you thought this was good or true or weird, then tell a friend. They almost certainly haven't seen it, so they won't yet know what we now know about the coming cataclysmic fall. Until next time, farewell.